chat. Sea Monster here with you for another fantastic live stream of despair. Are we ready? Are we ready to play Danganronpa? Because I think we're at the climax of the game now. Like, I think we're just about done. And I am super thrilled to keep going. Also, do you like my hat? I'm wearing a very cute hat today. Okay, so let's see. Gonna wait for people to kind of file in. And then we will get started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Danganronpa. I am super excited. Okay. Let's see. Flashpool! Hey, how are you doing this evening? Are you ready for more Danganronpa? Because I am. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Okay. We're going to do a quick... I'm going to pop out the chat here. Do a really quick little alert here on Twitch. Or on Twitter. Twitter, Twitch, Twitcher, you know, Witcher. I love Witcher. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? Y'all can't see what's happening, but I assure you it is a mess. Last game was rough, you guys. It was very rough. We made Kyoko mad at us. Let's get it. Hey, Samantha Warren, how are you? How is life? I think we're close to the end, aren't we, of Danganronpa?
Not many people left to die.
I know, there's not a lot of people left to kill. Come join us for the thrilling conclusion. I don't know if we're going to get to the conclusion tonight. Hey, GB0, what's up? How are you? By the way, you're still the Kraken. You're the Kraken this evening for the boss stream. And you know what that means? That means your opinion on the actions that we take in this stream and in this game are weighed a little bit more heavily than the rest of the chat. Ty always goes to the Kraken. Oh. I think I'm gonna use a evil Jack gif as my yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. Alright, we put the alert up on Twitter. I've noticed my makeup looks a lot more creepy in the dim light. It's supposed to look blushed and feverish, but it just looks terrifying. I do not have the plague, Doug. Okay. We'll get started. I'm going to set up the chat on my phone here so that I can stay in touch with you guys once we get into Danganronpa land. I have way too many text messages that I have not looked at. Aw. Okay. Let's get Twitch pulled up. Don't you just love the total sound of silence? Oh my gosh, I'm tangled in my own wires. Eligible Monsters hosting. Thank you. GB0 and is feeling fine until he dies. Same. Ooh. Do you like my Wookiee noise? I worked on it really hard. I worked really hard on it. Just so you guys would be proud of me. The random game suggested I had. I feel like after you hit the story wall in this type of thing, you could waste time while waiting for people to join if you care. That is good. I could do that to waste a little time while people come in. That's a good idea instead of just sort of sitting here and being like doop-a-doo. Okay. The volume off on here. Alright, we're about ready. Aw, thanks for liking my makeup, GB. Let's do this. We don't have a ton of us here yet, but I feel like we should get started. What do you guys think? I think so. Usually because it takes me a little while to get the screen set up when we start Danganronpa. Dang ropers. Let's do it. Mr. Giggles, what's up? How are you? Launch. Prepare to launch. Boop. Let's do this. Okay. Mr. Giggles, you haven't missed anything yet. Danganronpa. Oh, Sakura, guys, I'm not ready to lose Sakura. I'm really, really not. Oh, let's get this over with. Doug was saying earlier, like, does the game end soon? Because if not, it's gonna get really depressing. And I'm like, I think that's the point of the game. Put this water bottle somewhere up here. Ooh. Get that voice situated. Okay, what do we have? Oh yeah, we're heading to... That's right. We talked to Kyoko. She's not really mad at us anymore. And I believe we go to the dining hall now. Oh no, Kyoko wanted to show us something. She wanted to show us a dead body. That's right. Okay. Hallway 1F. Just down here? Kyoko basically went, hey kid, you want to see something cool? It's supposed to be... this game is supposed to bring you into despair. Neonian one, let's kill some wives. It's about where we're at. Okay, Kyokes must be out here somewhere. Why do I have such crazy heavy steps? Just stomping through this bitch. Let's go kill some waifus and Hiro. Can't forget to kill Hiro. Okay, where's she at? Teleport. What's up, Genocide Jack? How are you? What the f... Okay.
That certain age.
My obsession. What are you doing? Living. I see. Anyway, I'm headed back to my room. I'll just be there, living, totally calm. Okay. I feel perturbed. Yeah, she is thirsty. She needs a drink of water. Hallway 2F, stairs to 1F. Oh, whoops. Alright, I guess we're going to the... oh yeah, that's right! Okay, now I finally remember. I had a Gandalf moment, the where is this place moment. I do not recognize this place. Hey, Makoto. Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What? Just hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I made her mad somehow. Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then.
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. I really just want an entire chapter of Genocide Jill killing Byakuya flashbulb. Okay. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. In one of the drawers, she said. According to Kyoko, there should be some cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it. Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear, I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please, just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get you out of here. Friends? Even me? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone. Just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Kyoko.
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate or fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
So,
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. But that's all we can hope for right now. Makoto's so clingy. Which is why, Alter,
correct.
all we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. Y'all, I'm not going to be able to deal with it if Sakura dies. I'm really not. I'm kind of tired, so I laid down. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, and I'm gone. I completely dozed off. Beep-bong. Huh? A sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the world. Also, guys, just so you know, GB0 is once again the Kraken of the stream. He is our stream boss, and as stream bosses go, GB0's opinion now weighs very heavily on any decisions made here out. Makoto, get out of here. And the way to beat the stream Kraken, to cheer, to subscribe, or even just to follow, can take hit points off of our stream boss, which you will see below my picture here.
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Hina, what's going on? Everything okay? Thank you, the Neonian one. Makoto, Kyoko. Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. But when I did... Oh, no! No. My beautiful muscular babe, no. Sakura. Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head. What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was just walking past and I noticed her in the window, but I couldn't get the door open. No. I tried knocking. I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do? First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating regulations. We're going to force our way in. I just said! The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Then why? It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair, maybe? Chair?
In other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in. Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Oh, okay. I'll get something to break it with. Wait right here. Ooh. Ooh. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Oh no. Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure she's fine. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. Here. I found a broom in the classroom. Use it. You can handle this, right, Makoto? Come on, please hurry. Okay, you two, stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung it as hard as I could. aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. Again, please don't let her be dead. I don't want her to die. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... Oh, no. No. She died smiling. Oh, no. My beautiful babe. All I felt was cold death. No! I could feel the only last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
A body had been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
But I don't want her to be dead. Guys, our waifus keep dying.
Sakura's.
Oh no, Asahina, my ship is sinking so hard and so fast.
Sakura's dead. She's really dead.
I'm gonna cry. That was the saddest one. That was the saddest one, you guys. This is not okay. No, my despair. I feel so much of it right now. This is awful. I don't know if I can... Why couldn't Hiro or someone stupid die? I don't understand why Sakura had to be the one to die. No! Oh, I feel so sad. After I heard Hina talking, but I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered if she was confirming that Sakura was really dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction. I gotta go get him. I have to get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room, and Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there, motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. After I don't know how long, I got everyone. Shut, Hiro, I do not have the patience for you. I have no patience for anyone right now. I'm so upset. Oh, she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were gonna say? No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room. It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura. What? You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. And one of you did it. I know it. You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad. What are you doing here? Oh, isn't it obvious? I'm just here to hand out my little murder flyer. That's right. It's the next Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that Hold on! There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura. Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you fought her again, and then I killed her. I'm sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that, saved me the trouble of having to go through their little fight. 'Cause even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated my rule by attacking me in the first place, and I wasn't even able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one. You owe them one? Oopsie! Before you get all pissy-potty at me, you better figure out which one of you did it first. 'Cause I mean, all your lives are on the line, right? What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at somebody, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Right. Now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then, let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here. I want to be with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me. You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine. I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say. Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. None of you are allowed to set foot in the crime scene. What? One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her. Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura go near her. Even if that means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a total waste of time. How about a compromise? I won't ask you to let all of us in, just me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. No, I don't really care. I'd just rather spend all my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? Then it's decided. Nothing is decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina. but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely are not allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to do it. No! No! I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around noon. The body is discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head, but no other injuries are noted. However, it does seem at some point that the victim suffered from a violent vomiting of blood. Monokuma file number 4 has been added to the truth section in your handbook. I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why's that?
So,
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door was jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow, after barring the door. So, if the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out until we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
in other words,
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime and then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some trick involving locking the room. Basic approaches include using a string, a simple mechanism, but there are numbers of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh!
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool to target the victim from the inside. You push a switch, and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have a gap that would allow for it. Yeah, we can probably cross that one
it's
off.
true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the doors open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up all along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could be possible,
It's
maybe.
true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually locked at all. Not a locked
in
room?
other words,
By that, I mean there actually is an escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's not generally possible. Then you'd think we could cross that off too. I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of those 4 choices is most likely?
it's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Alright. Doug is singing Poison in the background. So did Sakura poison herself? Or did someone poison her? This looks like some kind of rapper. That's... Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. That's so cute. So you gave that candy to Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. But now they've all lost their flavor. Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. Hina. There's shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Oh my god, duh. Something else on the ground. It's a figure. It fits into the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Figure on the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I don't want Sakura to be done. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far from where she died? Magazine shelf blood stain. Go get your laundry, Samantha Warren. Zero Escape. That was a good series. Nice, the Neonian one. Nice. Yeah, Hina's getting really hysterical. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. Oh, and they all have a Monokuma figure in them. And inside each bottle, there's a Monokuma figure. But I'm wondering how they got those in the bottles.
So,
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
in other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Monokuma bottle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook, and I want one. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. The Monokuma bottle is sitting on the shelf. The figure we found on the ground. And the shards of glass, which started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was a weapon. Hey Ryan, what is up? Oh my gosh, doing some serious damage, some serious cheer damage to our boss right now. Yo. Our boss Kraken, who, by the way, is... Oh my gosh, Ryan is now the boss. Ryan is now the Kraken. Stream Kraken. Congratulations, Stream Kraken. The Neonian one, no. Looks up Monokuma bottle as if this is a real thing. Okay. Oh, looking at the blood again. Yep, boss is capped at 100. Is capped at 100 right now. I should probably increase the HP of the boss. You guys are taking each other out, but that actually kind of makes it more fun. if it's feasible. I don't know. What HP level do you guys think the Kraken should be? Do you like it the way it is now? Let me know, because I'm always up for making the game more interesting. That same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here. Oh, okay, I guess it's not what I mean. Let's look at Sakura herself. My feelings? Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped in a chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head that Sakura suffered. Hey Wade, thank you for the host. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see traces of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Status of Sakura's body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Maybe her getting hit on the head caused her to start vomiting? Not a chance. Byakuya! However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting? Yeah, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting, you asshole. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to how she died. Hey, Lewis, what's up? How are you? Lewis, Wade, how are you? And I just started. Sakura is dead, and that's about where we're at. Also, Monokuma bottles are a thing, and I want one. Okay. Just making sure we didn't miss anything there. Nope. More stuff over here. Oh! Ryan, thank you for the salt share. Salt, salt, and even more salt. I know, Sakura died and I am super salty and sad about it. You missed the crying. When we're done with the stream, you'll have to watch the beginning because I almost cried. Hina's tears were real when I was doing them. I feel very upset. Sakura dying is like, ugh. Is Doug getting into the trash can again? I mean, usually it's Thor who gets into the trash can. Doug, are you getting into the trash again? Doug's like, stop mocking me. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So,
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Are you just crinkling plastic near the mic? What's happening? What is that? Why is there a bubble in there? Okay. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments. I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me. Sakura mentioned how the Chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten it from there.
just a second.
But that's strange. What is? You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside. But they aren't just scattered around the can, but underneath it. Why does that matter? I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. An important clue? I'm not sure how I see how. Empty protein drink has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed... Yeah, she's not the type who'd go down without a fight. And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right? Certainly. They would have needed to if expected to stand any chance. What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. He's not even trying to hide how much he hates me. I'd better go before he crushes my soul completely. Dick. What about... We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where, right? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually, she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The Monokuma file said she died around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened. Hina, it's impossible to not have regrets, I know. Aoi's account has been added to the truth bullet section. But the fact she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. So, what do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I need to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yeah. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped that note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura at all today. Byakuya says he didn't see her. Is that the truth, though? Well, I can't prove otherwise. I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Also, anybody notice Byakuya's like little Freemason pin right there? I think that's a nice touch, since he's a secret society baby after all. If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Asshole. Okay. I need to examine the crime scene more. Oh, fine. Guess I have to talk to everybody again.
Hey.
So how was it the kill? Okay. Repeat. Guess I'll have to talk to Hina again. Oh, this though. Somebody hiding in there. Oh, the locker's open, and on the other side, a handprint.
Why?
What's a handprint doing there? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust. It looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker, and they left behind something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group. Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not? Think back before we opened the door. We looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So, there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does that mean? Locker handprint has been added to your handbook. Okay, I think we got everything. Oh, I guess not. What else is there? What else is floating around here? Looks like we got just about... Oh, magazine? Oh no, I think it's just that we can interact with it, not that it has anything for us. We already know who did it. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Okay. Well, I have to leave in order to finish doing that. Damn it. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else floating around here? Check the magazines again. Nope.
So, however,
Okay. The pool table is suspect. Adult things. What is happening with adult things? What is happening in this chat? With Sakura dead, who's gonna help sustain the god of dem games? Nice. Yes or no, Houston sounds exactly like Kurito from SAO Abridged. He actually kind of does. I love abridged anime series, you guys. They are fantastic and glorious. The pool table does seem suspect, but it doesn't, like, I keep highlighting it, but I can't find anything really on it. Maybe something around the pool chalk? Here, I'll hit tab again. Nope, nothing really over here. Oh, there was something we missed. Okay. The chair. Hello, chair. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get it open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think that the chair had anything special done to it. I think it's looking... Okay, there's more stuff. This kind of is making me think that Sakura... So somebody was... What we know with Monokuma was somebody was being held hostage that Sakura really cared about in exchange for her killing a student. If she refused to kill a student or participate, something terrible was going to happen to that hostage. So what if Sakura found a loophole and faked her own murder? They said she had to kill a student, but not who. Yep. Could be a murder-suicide or murder-suicide. Doug thinks it was murder. This is kind of elaborate for Sakura, to be honest. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings were tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that with any kind of string mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was just because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not the outside.
listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part.
So
Then you should probably go talk with everyone now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Huh. So, we've got a theory in. putting poison in the protein powder and looting the storeroom. Or putting poison in everything. The Doug Shadow is here! Doug came to drop off his theory. He's like Miss Bellum. You only ever see, like, little, like, appendages or shadows. It was murder! Potentially committed suicide to protect Tina. That's Samantha's current theory. Wade's official theory is the door is the killer. Good theory, Wade. I think we'll run with that. Let's see if anybody's here. Oh. Toko's room. And Yasuhiro's room. These look like points of interest. I guess we'll go look at them. We have to agree with our Lord and Savior Doug. Poison in the protein powder. Doug, you have become a stream god. Doug is the megalodon shark. Unless there's a rock shark, then he's a rock shark. I press the doorbell. Beep bong. After a few seconds.
Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered into the hall. What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I wanted to talk to you about the fact Sakura asked to meet with you. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't get to see her, but can I believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated. Alright, let's go find Hiro. Sakura! Sakura, you're so cool and fighty and have giant arms and I'm gonna miss you. Nobody really cared about Leon. The Neonian one says, my theory is that Hiro said something stupid and Sakura choked on her protein powder and that was how she died. She broke the red jar herself in a fit of rage after the stupidity. After a few seconds. What's up, Makoto? You need something? Yeah, what? Yes? How could you just leave? I do need more info. Wait, did it just skip that on did I just skip through that on accident? No, I need to replay this. You replay everything in this game. Oh, there he is. Oh, there you are. Stop running away from me, you piece of shit. Yes. God, I only had to chase you for it. Yeah, actually, I wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet you. What? How did you know about that? Oh, maybe you gazed into my soul? Do you have special abilities that awaken in you or something? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? Then did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. Oh my god. Oh, that yawn, like, just barreled into my face. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, note. She gave it to me in person. She happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is really suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura. No way, I totally didn't. Why would I do that? Yeah, this is super suspicious. The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office. I haven't seen her since then, okay? Good. If Hito killed Sakura, he is officially the trashiest trash person that ever trashed, and he needs to be thrown off of a building and abducted and turned into a hamburger patty. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? You suspicious piece of shit. Oh, do I still have it? Let me see. Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore, bruh. With a big, goofy, dumb, bullshit smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something fell out of his pocket. Hito, you son of a bitch. You son of a goddamn prostitute. Actually, you know what? I did not mean to sully the prostitute's good name. Or the bitch's. He's the son of a garbage bin. Quick as the wind, Hito snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket. Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash? You mean yourself? Anyway, I can't deny Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So if you'll excuse me, bro. Before waiting for a reply, Hito quickly slipped back into his room. Hito said that was just trash, but there was no way that's all there was to it. He poisoned the candy. Piece of trash has been added to the truth bullet section. Alright, so I've heard from Toko and Hito. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? Chem lab! To the chem lab! Actually, I can just teleport. We don't have to do this. Teleporting is possible. Hey, that was not your Monica voice. It was not. Louise, don't shame the trash collectors. Oh my gosh, I have no idea why I'm yawning so much right now. We have to go all the way to the 4th floor, don't we? We do. To the 4th floor to find creatine. For creatine! For glory! Thor did not like the noise that I just made with my voice. He's like, no. It's too high-pitched. He's like licking his lips like, no, I did not like this. Do not like these noises, Bob. Oh god, climbing these stairs really just makes you tired, doesn't it? Just so much physical activity and exertion. Oh, to the window, to this 4th floor. Why do we always face away from the stairs when we teleport to them? Why? Unrelated, but have you played the new Pokemon game at all? Blame the Mimikyu in your recent Instagram pic. So first of all, I'm obsessed with Mimikyu. Mimikyu and Pikachu are like my two faves. But I have not played the new Pokemon game yet. Soon I will get a chance to play it. Boom. Okay. Are we on the 4th floor yet? No, we're not. Ugh. Why couldn't we have just teleported to the chemistry room? Where? Mimikyu is the best Pokemon. That's right, Neoclassical. He is the cutest. A Hito burger would taste like the dying remains of a fuckboy who can't even smoke weed properly. Damn! Wade, it's Roastin' Wade today. We've had good music Wade, we've had quotes Wade, and now we've got Roastin' Wade McCarley. Wade is a man of many talents. Why am I in the music lounge? That was pointless. I'm like, this is not the chem lab. That was an autopilot move right there. My favorite Pokemon is Sableye. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Pikachu's better. Pikachu's the best. Pika-P. I hardcore really like Pikachu. This is not... I mean, part of it could be because, like, I had a talking Pikachu as a kid. Like, you know, the ones that, like, wiggled around and talked when you pressed their little tiny hands. And I got really, really attached to all my Pikachu toys and cards. And I still actually collect Pokemon cards. I have this binder of Pokemon cards. And some Magic the Gathering cards, including my Judge foils. While we wait for this to load, let's look at my Judge foils for Magic the Gathering. Oh, hey, look, it's Byakuya, motherfucker. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Yeah, did you, when you probably helped Hito poison Sakura? Or when you planted that suggestion in his brain because he's too stupid to think of it? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Piece of shit. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Looks like the 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. Okay, but what about the spilt chemicals on the ground that are everywhere? Why are we focused on the shelf? But more importantly, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? Gotta be careful not to step in it. Thanks. Somebody apparently did. Bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. I wonder if that was copy to direct us to the footprint. These are footprints, and they're only in front of the shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? I may need to sketch out a floor plan. Wait, we? You mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. Well, let's go. Chop, chop. Okay. He, seemed, smug but relatively normal, and he's just continually... His character arc is just evolving further and further into a giant piece of shit. And then I sketch the room. So how's this? Why are you doing it? Not bad. For you, I mean. Then you do it. So, when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business with the left shelf. That was obvious on sight, Byakuya. We didn't need to sketch it out for you to be able to figure that out. They came in and went straight to the shelf. Yeah, it was obvious by looking at the footprints, you idiot. That's what the footprints tell me. That's what it tells a blind nun, okay? That's what the footprints tell anybody. If I went, wow, look at all these footprints in front of the left shelf, Anyone would be like, wow, maybe somebody wanted something from the left shelf. I don't know. I'm mad that he is taking this tiny little triumph and trying to spin it as if it's proof he's a genius. I'm gonna shove his face into that poison. Makoto, are they yours? Oh my god, so fucking stupid. No! Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm the size for myself. Oh my god, I couldn't think of a reason not to. So I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Again, this... so easy to do a sight comparison for that. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. And unfortunately, you should also admit that not quite the biggest genius in the world. Unfortunately? Wait, really? So desperate that, you know, you let your vendetta against me give you a sudden onset case of the stupids? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are a really valuable clue! Or they're faked. Swear to God. Swear to God! 10 of 10 drawing, Da Vinci would shit himself to know how good that drawing is. Yes, he would.
Oh, you have a bad case of the hobbit feet. Filthy, stupid hobbits.
Sorry. I don't know where that came from. Somebody mentioned hobbits and I just kind of lost my mind there. If you lay out the footprints... Oh, okay, we already did this. I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything or have to re-click anything. Okay, let's look at the bottle then. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Looks like a bottle. Name on it. Chemical X. Nope, C4. Chemical C4, Doug. It's gonna explode. Would you like to hear something interesting? No, especially not if you think those footprints are in any way revolutionary. I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then the powder must have been spilled later! That's right. Could only have been around the time of the incident. If that's really when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. The other ones, I feel like I'm more emotionally invested in this one, but I feel like they're starting to kind of give up on some of the dialogue and difficulty, because these, I feel like the other ones gave the viewer a little more credit than what they're giving us right now. Here's a bunch of yellow powder gathered on the floor. There's a brown bottle. Ah, cool. Based on there's footprints, there's a bottle, happened around the time of the incident, footprints in the powder. Bap. It's my Monica voice now. Footprints in the powder. Hey, look, it's called C, Makoto says as the C4 explodes. Sakura was killed by sugar, spice, and everything nice. Yep. One look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers are labeled on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. Uh-huh. Okay. So on this shelf is a bunch of chemicals, and I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about chemical reactions. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? Really, Byakuya? Really? That's the pot calling the kettle a little bit, isn't it? Except I haven't had the advantage of a 5-star paid and bought for education. Or a shadowy government organization that pulls all the strings and knows all the secrets. Isn't that kind of harsh, especially considering you're no prize pig yourself? What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? Do you? The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I'm gonna deck him. I'm gonna go into the game and I'm gonna deck him. I hate him so much. I hate him in his stupid, overly long, spiky hair. You could afford a decent hairstylist, you know. It's a pity that you choose not to. Stupid protein drinks. You're hanging out in the chem lab. But wait, there's more.
There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident?
No.
I should try to find more out about the shelving unit. Looks like it's split into 3 sections. A has dietary supplements, B has reagents, and Section C has chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from C doing in A? There's definitely something going on here.
Yeah, because she was murdered. Obviously there's something going on. That's the point. I am mad. I'm so mad that Sakura's dead and that I have to deal with Byakuya, and now there's no breaks from the eternal just... And to be totally honest, I know MC loves Kyoko, but she's bland. Okay, she's bland and she's serious. Sakura had fire and passion. Fire, passion, and beauty all rolled into one! I'm leaving. Going away now. Don't want to be here anymore. Not anymore. And I will check around the room because I have an obligation to do so. Leaving. Yes. God, Byakuya is so funny. I hate him so much. I hate him so much. Someone just take me to the 5th floor so I can escape this turd. Alright, let's see where else we should go. Wish there was an elevator. I wonder if this dangerous stuff has to do with Sakura's death. Makoto. I don't know. At least the next few cases are really good. The next few cases... Oh my god. Neoclassical, you're very angry right now. I am. I'm very upset. I'm so annoyed. You really don't understand. Monokuma is Monica calling it. Maybe. Maybe. Oh yeah, I haven't gone downstairs yet. I have rage blindness. Oh my goodness. Guess we'll go closer to the rec room. Where our best friend is dead. I'm so mad. Okay, so I've talked to everybody. We went to the chem lab. That's about it. Can't think of anywhere else to go. So, Makoto, how is your investigation going?
I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro told me.
I see. So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying.
Someone's lying?
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have all revealed new clues. You'd do well to look at them one more time. Alright.
According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you. Okay, well, that's how I solve most of my problems, so... Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it.
Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching the dead. She was totally unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although, there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I just can't get used to it.
That's totally normal.
Then how can you...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past.
What?
Sorry. Never mind. More importantly, look here.
Her shoes.
You see the yellow powder on the instep.
Yeah, it really stands out.
That powder is clue number 1. So it was Sakura's footprints. Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully. Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so just let me explain. It would appear she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead 2 blows to the head.
2?
Interesting, wouldn't you say? There's also one more interesting thing. Both of her hands were spotless. There's no trace of blood on either one. That's what I learned from examining in detail.
I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving Monokuma bottles. Something new, something new.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay attention and you're sure to find it.
Correlation. It's almost like they all have chess pieces in them. Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. I mean, that makes sense.
And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer!
I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
Only to a degree. It's because we fucked up our relationship!
Actually, there's one thing about Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right?
An experiment?
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken bottles and get the smaller ones too?
Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And the obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so... Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass.
With that, Kyoko left the room. What choice do I have? I'd better just do it.
Whoop.
Just as I finish up.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Is everything all ready? Then let's get to work.
So what kind of experiment are we doing?
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights.
Compare the weights of what?
The pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that's intact.
Why do you want to do that?
That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. First, let's compare the weight of 2 normal Monokuma bottles.
It's balanced.
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same.
Makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out, or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there. Okay, then let's give it a try. Ooh, that's significantly heavier. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier. How's that possible? Just as I thought. What?
in other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between the bottles put it all together. And I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. And we have one more thing to check out. A clue. The magazine, this one's upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident? If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore it in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this... It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However,
But, just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Ugh, then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner her. I can see why you'd think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me more suspicious. Ah! What have I done? Oh, I forgot to pull that in. That's why. Magazine dying message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Rude.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I?
Don't do anything.
Then let's begin the class trial.
Already?
You know where to meet, right?
You knew
Please
it.
go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Holy crap, that happened fast.
See you soon.
It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Holy crap. Already? Ooh. There's barely any of us here. Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery. What the... I just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss it a smiley face, it becomes super positive. For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. This is just plain creepy. And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative. For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right. That does make it seem oh, sorry, that was, you know. Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. What the hell was that? I don't get it. I just don't get you guys. How can you all act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual. I mean, I didn't murder anybody. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt, one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I knew. And yet, someone was able to kill her. And that person is here. That person is one of us. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. With each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close. It felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Oh, just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be lonely. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. So the curtain opened for the 4th time. Say it with me, guys. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Save the data. We did get a new skill. Cool and composed. Equipped. Can you equip everything? Yeah, you can, I guess. I'm gonna get my mouse hooked up here because we got the splitter. We got the USB splitter. USB splitter life. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, just gotta like untangle this mouse. Secure the water bottle. Let's get started with our deadly class trial. A deadly wristwatch. How could you forget forgettable normal guy, though? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's so forgettable. Oh, Wade, thanks for thinking I look cute tonight. I appreciate it. And just so you guys know, the current boss of the stream, our stream kraken, is Ryan, right? Pretty sure Ryan with the 300-bit cheer because he only got 1 takedown.
So, if you guys want to take down the boss, you know what you have to do. Cheer, follow, subscribe, or donate. And you will become the boss. Likewise, the boss's opinions are weighted more heavily in the streams, which I know can be important for visual novel decisions. Finished preparations, let's get started. Yeah! All rise for the class trial. Oh, Sayaka. Memories.
Of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it,
then only you will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
then
I will punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa! Deja vu.
He's
The
so
one
cute.
who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that.
Let's take him down.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
Okay. Just making sure I got it right.
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get. It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
Yes. One of you did.
For saying so.
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Not that one. That's the wrong motive.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Oh, shoot.
That's about as low as
Dang
you
it.
can get.
I missed it. Went right by.
It was one of you.
Okay.
One of you killed Sakura.
One of you.
Reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Nope. Wrong motive. Off to a strong start.
Doesn't make
Thanks.
any sense. That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Oh, dang it.
No. That's
Probably
about
should have
as
tried to
low
shoot
as
those
you
down
can
first.
get.
Okay.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
Sorry, C.A. Clark. We actually usually do our own voices here, except during the class trials.
You hated
But
her.
also, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy and have some fun here. If you want to hang out with us.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Oh, are you fucking for real?
No. That's about as low as you can get.
I need to make more space over here for the mouse. Hold up. I was using a trackpad.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Nope.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, come on.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
There we go.
No, it's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it?
Sayaka's VA is too good in Japanese to forgive the English. Pocket trash. Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them.
Yes, I can.
There's no way that's not suspicious.
And no worries, C.A. Clark. No worries at all. We're a small but fun group here.
I never went to see her.
Okay. Nice. Pocket trash.
Yeah, same here.
Pocket trash. What about your pocket trash, bro? I love like the music. I'm so down for it.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Candy wrappers?
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
Yeah, Hiro, where'd you get that piece of candy?
It's the only explanation.
He killed her and stole the one piece of candy.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Yes, Monica voice is the best voice. Thanks for liking my Monica voice, the Neonian one. I really appreciate it. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only people here.
When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
You're dumbass. But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is Sakura loved candy too much to share. That was when Sakura got the candy.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura
Hiro.
the candy until after she left the nurse's
Chigo.
office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it.
Your love of candy has killed you. I hate him so much. I really hope he dies. I hope it was him just because I want him out. Alright, see you, C.A. Clark. Thanks for stopping by, though. If you want to hang out with us later when we play more VNs, just follow. Bye.
Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Oh, getting a little aggressive there. Yeah.
But we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
Uh-huh.
Incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Mom's acting incredibly suspicious.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
Ooh,
I'm talking
Toko.
about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
Oh,
It was
we're
her
pulling the shining
dying
message in here.
message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
He faked that message, possibly.
See? See? Toko did it.
I'm pretty sure you faked that message, my friend.
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Yeah, when did you see it?
Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So
This is gonna be a quick case.
That's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was
On the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Ito told us. Yeah. Ito, you're a dumbass.
I can tell you exactly where I found the dying message.
Okay, why don't you tell us?
Her body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's
Okay.
your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Not really.
He saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at that time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly where I found the dying message.
There.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh, nope. I just wanted to see if it would work.
Shoot!
Oh,
I can tell you
just the firing
exactly
shit into the
where I
wind.
found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
That's your problem. What I said makes total sense.
No, it doesn't. Not at all. Okay, we gotta get the, but where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly where I found
Okay.
the dying message.
Come on.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Yes?
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When
I feel
pulled
like-
it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
Oh,
What I said
there we go.
makes total sense. I
Come
can
on.
tell you exactly where I found the dying message. When Ogre's
There we
body
go.
was discovered.
And I can tell you when I
I found the dying message.
It was only after the investigation had begun. I found
There
the
we go.
magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, come on. I think we got it. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, I got the wrong one.
Found the dying message.
I'm such a derp, you guys. I'm totally derping tonight. Blasting away your timer there. I know, Tommy Do. I'm sorry. I just switched over to a mouse, so I'm sorry.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
This one.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Okay, there we go. We got it. We're good.
What I said makes total sense.
And I know I blasted away my timer like hardcore in that round. Ah. Okay, magazine shelf.
Exactly where
And I found the dying message. Okay.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh, damn it.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
Ermagerd.
I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay.
I can tell you exactly where I found the dying message.
Okay, that's great.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can
Oh my god, are you
I found
freaking
the
kidding
dying
me?
message. It was only
The
after
delay is real.
investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
The magazine was on the shelf, so it doesn't make sense.
Exactly where I found
But we're gonna add to our timer now.
when Ogre's body was discovered.
Bye.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
There we go.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
We're adding timer seconds, guys. Because I hardcore derp.
Exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
Okay.
It was only after the investigation.
Interesting.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw
Are you
the
kidding me?
final words.
Girl.
Problem. What I said makes total sense.
Ugh. I'm just like, I'm off by like the smallest amount.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Okay.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
I know, I'm paying too much attention to the chat right now. Oh, neoclassical. What's the fast forward button?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Okay.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found
What the
the dying
hell?
message. It was only after
Oh
the
my God.
investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
Oh,
What I
okay.
said makes total sense.
What's the fast forward button? This chat is full of sinners. F1. Okay. I'm on a Mac, and I know it is the
I
worst.
can tell you exactly
Before you guys like slam me for the Mac.
when Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh my god. I lightly touched my trackpad. I'm falling apart.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this down while we do this really quick, just because, like, the repeat is getting very annoying. Okay. We're gonna get this next time around. Okay. There we go. Oh my god. That was painful. That was so painful.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
It does
All you
matter.
gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko.
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
You have, like, no credibility. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Moment of truth. Oh.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
30% right.
Give it a
You
rest.
piece of shit.
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Ah.
The end is nigh. I'm at least 30% right. The
Ah, shoot. You conspiracy fuck nugget. I do like his... Okay, we're gonna try one more time. Yeah, I know you have to press space to reload. Yes, let's give it another shot.
I refuse to give up yet.
Can't give up now! Praise the USB splitter. I know! Isn't this an awesome upgrade, you guys? We don't have to do this in total silence now. I do like his exclamations. It's pretty great.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
30% is not...
Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
I hate this.
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
What the hell?
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Oh, I hate this part.
The end is nigh. I'm at least 30% right. Show me the proof.
Bam.
Prove it.
Pew, 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 pew.
I'm completely unconvinced.
I wish
that
this is how you
Sakura
defended
wrote
arguments in
that
real life.
message.
You don't do that you don't defend your arguments with a gun in real life? What? I'm completely unconvinced Sakura wrote that
Because
dying
if you
message.
Look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger, but both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Yeah.
Then, who did write it? Hiro could very well have written it himself.
Did you really do
That
this,
would
Hiro?
explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Wow.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
He admits it. I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
You're admitting to killing her?
Please,
Oh,
just let me explain what happened.
he didn't kill her. He thinks he killed her, but he didn't.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
and that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it all today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
Oh, Sakura
Then she
poisoned
just
herself.
went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught.
It would explain why she had the powder on her foot.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you
Die!
Well, that's what happened. Go
In my heart, he still did it.
Well, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yep.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
Yep, Samantha Warren's theory, her suicide theory is getting more evidence.
Doesn't explain, and until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So, what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What would he have to do after the writing the message?
Why the magazine was hidden. Why he didn't use Sakura's finger. Why he picked Toko. Oh. I was gonna say the door. Huh. Why the magazine was hidden?
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Probably Toko.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Did Toko poison Sakura?
Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait! But more important, that doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
Oh, Toko's getting defensive.
What do you mean?
Toko was the one hiding in the locker.
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that.
Yellow powder. Calling it now. Yellow powder.
I didn't want to, but I did it.
There we go.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby,
Bye.
and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Getting more time.
Hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that
Alright.
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went
What
limp.
lives?
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer!
See that?
Hiro hit Sakura, that's for sure, but this doesn't end there. There's something that proves that. The wounds on her head.
Oh.
Want to, but I didn't.
Kyoko's body examination.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind
Okay.
before she could do anything.
you hit her from behind?
Behind.
And you only hit her
Hit her
once.
once, is that
right?
Yeah, just once.
What? Oh, it's the Kyoko's examination.
Shoot!
Okay.
I didn't want to, but I
Okay.
did. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind.
Broken wristwatch!
And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Oh.
No, it's wrong.
Broken wristwatch.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't
Explain why she had a broken wristwatch. The Neonian one, thanks for the cheer. Broken wristwatch.
That's right. She had two separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her
Oh,
once.
it took Ryan down a couple hit points there.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles
A murder
themselves.
in the club.
There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Pile was
Think
heavier.
back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chest piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
Part of me wonders how many young forensic scientists this has inspired.
For now, just note that there were 4
How many kids
intact
were like,
bottles
I want to go into
and 1
criminology?
broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
Is Kyoko the ultimate sleuth? That has to be it. Or the ultimate
If you look at what the
forensics.
bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Correlation between the Monokuma bottles. I feel like it's starting to become clear. The connection must be... I like how he gets really cross-eyed when he's thinking super hard. It's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Hangman's Gambit. Chess piece? Okay, good. It's chess piece. Chess. C-H-E. Bam, chess piece. I like this techno hangman game.
That's it.
Oh,
Pieces.
hey! Hello, can I just call you Franken Retro Gaming? I know you're Frankinator Gaming, but maybe I'll just call you Frankenstein from now on. Hello, Dr. Frankenstein. Thanks for hosting, buddy.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knife, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook,
Oh god,
bishop,
if you guys
and
make a
pawn.
Franken
Just
Retro
those
Gaming
4.
account, I will be super confused. Oh no.
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene. Well, one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, Shogi is way better.
Oh god, Tito, you're such a fucking idiot. How are you so lighthearted when you just think you murdered someone?
Did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is
connected to the
this
case.
How is it clear?
Because we
Think
weighed
about
them.
what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the bottle that was missing was broken. It was excited.
The bottle
What makes you so sure?
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
I can't stop dancing.
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle.
Oh, the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle. And the evidence that proves it is, Kyoko and I figured it out before. The weight of the bottle. Shards on the floor. Nope. Bottle experiment. Monokuma bottle experiment. There we go.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
It's Kyoko.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces in the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the
Kyoko.
collection of pieces was heavier.
Kyoko-chan, とても頭がいいね。
There was actually more than one
京子ちゃん、
bottle's worth of
と
shattered
ても
glass.
頭がいいね。This has lyrics now. There was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So
What?
from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces,
Wah, wah.
which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt. The second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case, and it must have been used by bowling aficionados. I'm gonna say Sakura's first attacker. No, you're wrong. Yeah, the Monokuma bottle definitely broke when I hit her, but I only used the one. Oh. Okay, I thought Hiro was her second attacker, but... Sakura's second attacker.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
Wait, this game has dropped a major plot point. Who's assigned to the trash room now?
Second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
I knew maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Oh, you're such a
Plus, I
douche.
just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
Byakuya's been weirdly quiet this entire time.
I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever.
Okay.
I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
Oh god, Hiro, you're such a piece of shit.
The shock of thinking I killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on
Someone
his
is-
brain? I think we've come close.
Savage.
Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Like the locker.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for everyone to find. Oh, new elements. Sure. So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're going to have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the Q key or use the mouse wheel. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're just gonna pretend you're set to mean regardless, just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! Well then, good luck, and have fun! Monica's back. Always nice to hear. It's always nice to hear from you too, GB0.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. It's enough!
Hiding in the rec room, don't be ridiculous. Locker room handprint! Locker room handprint! Locker room handprint! Oh my god! That was annoying.
I curse you. No!
Damn it.
That's enough!
This should prove it.
Flashpoint. I know.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Womp womp.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
Yep, Toko. No, I love her upset face.
Just compare it to
She's drooly. She drools a lot.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
She just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura! No!
No.
I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
Probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait,
She caved really quick.
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Now.
after I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
And then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura covered in blood and staring right at me.
That is a scary sight.
When I saw that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her? You mean... Oh no!
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to
Oh.
be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone should be awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes
To see our Prince Sakura.
everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I
of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it
To be for killing Master.
Go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me.
Aww.
Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Sakura with that Raiden from Mortal Kombat look. It's called Raiden from Mortal Kombat Realness.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Oh my god, I hate you.
So that's good. Keep talking like that, and Hina's gonna.
That's that. Let's start the vote.
Well, I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hito on that one.
Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hero's attack, and
Then
then
Toko's.
But that still wasn't the end of it.
The footprints and the
Tell
yellow
us your
powder.
story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is...
Jack's voice is still amazing. Jack is phenomenal. The amount of people involved in this one...
Peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
Toko's examination, the yellow powder.
Surprised when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the
Bottle?
Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed your gun!
Where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up.
Right where I woke up.
Over there in front of the shelf.
So if the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, then the problem is, where did Sakura die? It was the chair.
Peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in
Guess
front
status
of
of
me.
Sakura's
I
body.
remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed your gun!
And where did the attack take place?
Yeah.
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Nope. Then why did she die in a chair? Man, this is nitpicky and detailed. I really hope Byakuya gets killed by her.
Sitting upright in a chair.
It's gonna be weirdly erotic and upsetting, but it'll be very satisfying.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was attack in front of the magazine shelf.
Is the blood in front of the magazine shelf?
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I can move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still
Because
convinced
the
that
case
is
has come to an
unfair?
end. That actually rules out 2 suspects, too.
The biggest mystery of all.
And there's only 6 of us.
Still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
Is because Toko was outside the locker when the room was locked. I saw it for myself.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the room,
This is gonna be really weirdly erotic and upsetting. Sea Monster 2017. I want that on my headstone.
And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
Just so you know, guys, I believe Ryan is still the stream kraken, the boss. And the only way to take him down, cheering, subbing, or following.
How do you not know? You
Killed her.
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still
Stop being such a smug asshole and let's get on to that yellow powder.
That means Anne.
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
That's because
Ooh,
you're
Luis, what do you know?
information.
Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another explanation, maybe it's... Louise, tell us what you know. Now we both know what we know. Maybe Aoi's account.
What was it that killed Ogre?
Poison.
Was it from Genocide Jill's attack?
Poison? Yellow powder.
What was it?
What was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura?
Was...
I can't think of anything.
Ah, thank you, Occult Force.
Well,
Oh, dang it.
me, huh?
We missed it because I was looking at the chat. I'm sorry. Also, thanks for the sub, Occult. Thank
Was
you.
it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot toward her.
What? Eh?
Shoot!
Huh.
What was it that killed Ogre?
Okay.
It wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack.
No? I'm confused.
What was it that killed Ogre? It wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack. What was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura?
Yellow powder probably wasn't it.
Anything other than the shot
Ah,
toward
thank you
her.
for the... Monica! Monica has returned, you guys! Monica's come back! Oh my god! Thank you, Monica, for the donation! Our eternal waifu!
What was it that killed Ogre?
Oh shit, Monica's back!
It wasn't from Genocide
Monica's
Jill's
back! Okay,
attack. What was it?
should we do Monokuma style?
Possible cause. What killed Sakura?
Huh.
Think of anything other than the shot toward her.
There we go. Okay, so that was it. We all know it was consuming that yellow powder that killed her, though. Thanks, Monica, for the donation. We really appreciate you coming back. We really miss you and can't wait for the update.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact,
Well,
there was even
Flashpool still hasn't gotten over Monica trauma.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If
That's
all
not
it
really
was,
possible.
The file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Shit!
Poison?
By yellow powder.
Right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees.
You're drooling.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Oh.
Quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Not in the rec room? could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
The only way I relate to Byakuya is our mutual hatred of Hiro.
This.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where did you find it?
The shelf is divided up into three sections,
A, B, and
C.
Good, we know
Section
the...
A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements. I'm positive.
I'm pretty sure Section A was the supplements.
Oh my God! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Yep, Sakura grabbed it without thinking about it.
Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Additive.
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and... Master? We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do was stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
So what, just because it doesn't taste good, it's not high quality protein?
The protein.
Shut up.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Huh?
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder, which makes one wonder. The poison that should have been in that bottle. Where did it go?
That's the mystery.
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be?
Protein. Oh, whoops. Protein. RK. Oh, drink. Okay. It was in her protein drink. I kept thinking bottle, so I was like... R.I.P. Byakuya.
Now I understand.
Byakuya might be going. Monica, no!
Poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
We love Monica on this channel. That's why she's in Danganronpa too. We keep her alive in all the ways that we know how.
So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein. Once you accept
I mean, that's why she's even helping her club members, even in another game.
Holy crap!
all they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Oh shit. A protein drink.
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison.
Oh shit.
I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Oh shit. Who did it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the
Chem lab for anyone to see. Footprints. Footprints.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
Monica earned her love in that ending. She did. She really did. She saw what was right and what was wrong.
That's the evidence you're talking about.
It's such a horrible game. So many feelings.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to
will pose no problem.
All we have to do
Who
is
do
check
they belong
everyone's
to?
footprints right now. Then we'll see who.
It was me.
What?
The footprints. They're mine.
It was Hina.
Hina?
My ship.
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep,
What?
I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers. The only people who wear sneakers are Makoto and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only
Oh my god.
Oh, Santiaki.
Aoi, we were gonna give you the heart status ring. That's right, Wade, we were. Woo! Mr. Giggles milk bags. No! No! Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina. Just Monica.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time,
She
you
was.
focused on pinning the crime on someone else.
Why?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim.
Oh,
she tried to deceive
shit.
all of us. I have to say,
Hina low-key
coming from
savage.
you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
No, I know. She's low-key as in she pretends she's not.
Is it true?
Yeah.
Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. Here in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Yeah, what?
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poison mixture.
And then she drowned me. All at once. And then...
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim
Oh, Samantha, your theory is given a glimmer of hope right now.
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it
Because
of some
Sakura had
misguided
yellow
sentimentalism.
powder on her shoes.
But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
And the yellow powder on Sakura's shoe. That's a big one.
That doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Okay, just because you're a know-it-all doesn't make you right.
Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious. Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
You really?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
She's very casual
Listen,
about it.
Hina, could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
Yeah, tell us.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please. I'd like
to know too. I'd like to know too.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Yup, Samantha, our theory is coming to fruition. She had to kill someone to protect her hostage, but didn't want to kill anybody
Go ahead,
else.
Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder. And that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to section C to get the poison, meaning you went from section C to section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But if that's true, why are there no footprints over there?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
Sure.
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
I will never be satisfied. Well, Hamilton reference there, sorry. Until I can uncover the full truth of his case. Ooh, this is a long one. I was like, this is going to be short because Hiro did it. It's so long. Footprints in the powder. Footprints in the powder.
That's when I
Okay.
got the poison.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah.
And I grabbed the bottle and dropped it.
Okay.
Okay, and then?
I moved from section C to section A.
No, it's wrong.
I
You
can't
said you
get
went to
no
get the poison from section C.
satisfaction.
And that's where you
I think
spilled the
Monica
powder.
is our Kraken, our stream Kraken right now, you guys.
What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from section C to section A to get the protein.
Just Monica.
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from section C to section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well, you lied to us.
Plain and simple.
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
So why is she
Already
lying?
distilled when you came in, and you went straight to section A. So you never went to section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved section A.
Monica the stream kraken.
You see.
Yes. Why are you lying?
What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh, he's wrong, and now he's panicking.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new
Ooh, what is the new evidence?
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you of all people would miss such a vital clue.
Truly.
Truly grave oversight.
Oh, I love how she is shading him so hard. Yes.
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
I
Yeah.
found this.
A piece of
It
glass.
sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder.
Ooh.
I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Oh my god.
What is it?
Is Byakuya gonna eat it?
Don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Okay, guys. Getting hot in this kitchen. So we're gonna take a quick break because, oh my god, we got to this part so early. I wasn't expecting it. So I'm gonna grab another water bottle and I will be right back. And we're back. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's do this. Kyoko is low-key adorable. Aw, you like Kyoko? With her purple eyes.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
I could see her being a kudere for sure. Looking at me like I served her the wrong kind of milk tea. Anytime I'm mad at you guys, I'm gonna be like, did you really just serve me the wrong kind of milk tea? Bitch. The shard of light blue glass that Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something this same shade of blue. The rec room window.
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right? The window? The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to
Another question.
How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
A hole.
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it? In the bottle of poison. Should have been... Wait. Where was it? Where was it? The bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window. According to what Hina told us. Oh? Section A of the shelf.
the bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right,
Hina?
And
Oh.
yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Still not that.
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the there's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Oh, can you not keep up, baby Byakuya?
How can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
Byakuya-chan. Chiao.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all.
Just
answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Yeah, me either. Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
He's about to have a fit. The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. Empty protein drink.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
When the locked room was unlocked. In other words, when I broke the window. If I concentrate on that.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we
Yup.
got the door open?
No.
They did.
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time.
Oh,
It had
Byakuya.
to be. It was in there before.
You sound guilty.
No, it's wrong.
What did you do? Tell Mama Shark.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in.
Well, those
I'm gonna
pieces
break ya.
weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Planted.
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it
Byakuya,
had to
did you
be
do
after
something
we got
wrong?
into the room.
Is that why you're so upset?
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't
Hasn't
it?
it?
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Which was where we found Byakuya, weirdly enough.
that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is
She drank it from...
drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely.
The suicide theory actually
All she
holds...
had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Byakuya's just having a pissy
Such a
fit.
ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Yep.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
You've been humbled, bitch.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the Ken lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been Sakura.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
Samantha!
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Oh.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
Oh, shoot.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Oh. I'm sorry,
You're a
Hina.
liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong!
I'm sorry,
Do you
girl.
have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
Yellow powder. I'm sorry, Hina. Hina, Gomena, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
She brought everybody to
So the
witness
powder
her
we
death
found on Sakura.
so that they would
What
all
else
know for
could
the
it
murder
be but
trial.
the powder from the chem lab.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
Because it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But
Sakura-
why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the
Sakura
first
locked the
place?
door
The
in order
only
to prevent people
explanation
from
is that she
tampering
was
with her
looking
crime
for
scene.
poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me!
Samantha is the ultimate clairvoyant.
Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locker room. There's only one way to explain it. Sakura.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She
There.
barricaded herself in a room. And
She drank it.
All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because, of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room.
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
Samantha, how does the game end?
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Yeah.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right?
Oh, Sakura's last meal was the candy that Hina gave her. That's why there was a
I was
candy
too
wrapper.
shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy
That
checking
was the
it
last thing she wanted to eat, was a gift from her girlfriend.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
I got everyone. Oh, ogre. Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed. I see.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison, vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No.
No! I killed her! I did it!
Oh, my heart's breaking.
it's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Aww. My feelings. My feelings. Oh. Would you like some candy? Theo Vellum, thank you for the cheers! Please give me all the juicy details of your reactions. Don't worry, this will be going on the replay soon, and I'm so sorry I updated the schedule to show that we were streaming at 10. I'm sorry, Theo Vellum. Goes out of the locker, she puts the magazine back. Flash pull. Die, Monika! Oh my gosh! Who would have thought Monika being in the stream would elicit such an intense reaction? Upside down magazine. Aww. Lifting her up and being like, it's okay, crazy girl, I save you. Sakura's still being so caring, even though she knows she's dying. Oh, Sakura's like, I've been beaten up pretty badly. Sakura, so honorable, so amazing. I don't like this one. And then her switching them. Aww. Guys, my feelings.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Oh, I did have those switched. You were absolutely right. Oh! Oh, Monika's determined to be the boss of the stream! Oh my god! Monika, the stream boss. The stream kraken? Okay, so we do have those switched. So we have to go back and get the other one. So this one is over here. Flash pull. I will delete you. Delete her. Monika is always appreciated in this stream. She's our Kraken.
The killer is you.
Oh. Current boss, I think, is now Flash Pull, determined to take out Monika as the Kraken of the stream.
She found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, She saw Sakura enter the room. Next to her,
The Neonian one is avenging Monika. Support for our stream Kraken.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine and forged a dying message for
Thank
Sakura.
you so much, you guys.
To that end,
Defeating Monika is clearly a stream priority, but I think Monika is now the Kraken again. Monika has donated.
Toko, by writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
Thank you, Monika. I know we'll be really close for a long time.
So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
The back and forth in the chat is really intense right now. There's a duel going on between Monika taking over both Danganronpa and the stream, and people who just want to live normally in the real world. But there's no escape from Monika, because everything is Monika. Just Monika, the Kraken of the stream.
She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack.
I think after this stream, I'll make the Kraken larger than 100 GB0. Just so people can hold their positions more sturdily.
Blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time,
She set about to dispose of the evidence. Just Monika.
gathered up the broken Monokuma
Flashpool, I can't let Monika win. She's just the best. Don't you think so? There's no one else like her here. There's just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika.
And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
The
It was
poison.
the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario.
Theo Vellum, Monika is from Doki Doki Literature Club, and we have a blind playthrough of that up on the video replays, so you can definitely check those out. That game is horrifying. It is easily the scariest game I've ever played.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body
Looks
was
around in the chat. Nope.
We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Oh. Whoops. Okay, looks like I did have the chem stuff in the right order. So the last one is this one. Okay.
Here's exactly what happened.
I know I almost nailed the comic in one go. I was so close, Flashpool. I was so close.
And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place
I like
all the
Toko in the
suspicion
background
on
over
herself.
here.
In an
It's freaking
attempt
out.
to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort,
Hina.
It's so extra, but it's so sad. Hina.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh?
Because you're not as smart as you think you are, you piece of shit.
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Yeah, I have a weakness.
Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Yup. Now what did we learn today, Byakuya? What did we learn? We must always take good care of our club members. Always. Oh, Hina, I'm so sorry. This game hurt me. It hurt me so bad.
I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
Yes.
I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lover and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blackens? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oreo, I'm actually really concerned about how cult-like people are getting about Monika. Oh, Sakura. Why would you be concerned, Oreo? Monika really just wants what's best for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence.
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand. Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you wouldn't have died. You would have died along with the rest of us. And yet you... Why did you do that? Yeah, we almost died here.
What is this?
Because... That's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all of you killed her. So that's why
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were just gonna take us all with you? We all have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, all of us killed her. We have to pay for our crimes. For serious, that's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this! Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I will do it by my own hand. I found it on the ground, in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I really should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office.
I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault, after all. But now you're suffering. Because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me...
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. And it's my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to just forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even if you... Hina, please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
They're friends. Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you had only talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to everyone. And yet...
Why?
And yet... You trampled all over her. And then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding. Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That was how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you? Hina, you came. Wait right here. I'll help you.
Hina.
Huh? I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
A favor?
Some protein.
I'd like some protein, please. Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it, okay? Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein that she asked for. And when I got there, I saw the powder. And I realized... I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in! Sakura, please open the door! Why? Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled, and if someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight that she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. I didn't realize it. Hina, we killed her. All of us. We pushed her into that corner, and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us.
I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out in the end. And in the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Sorry to interrupt right now when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking a long time, and I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What did you say?
Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
Of course, I know what she was thinking, 'cause her and me...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is, don't you think that entire foundation is a bit shaky? What if it was really like this?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious? A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already... Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
What? Then... You lied to me?
Oh, don't say lie like that. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a little bit. I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. But did I falsify evidence and did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it would have just been between you. So, what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cut.
So, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, and harmonic narrating voice. But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place? Isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth lost in the darkness. Ooh, gives me the willies.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Jeez, talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. Ahem.
My good friend Hina, there is something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
What the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan had changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that is how I came to feel. So that's why, Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
Oh, this one hurts.
I've made my decision.
Oh, it hurts so much.
I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everybody hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or maybe just plain moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that is not enough. This will not end with me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering another.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I have decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told, and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you dies with me. For that, I am willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted us to stop us from fighting, to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this was because I knew you would try to stop me. I am very, truly sorry. Please, don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that is enough for me. This is the path I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. You can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I am so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I must leave the rest to you. Please, talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone my plan while I'm alive.
But I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through my actions and not my words. Hopefully then they will all see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close, but still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone. Huh? First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with the fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste. Huh? Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't. And nobody can blame Hina either. Whether or not there was a spy never mattered, because the one we needed to destroy is you, and no one else. What? What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. Oh, but anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that. Oh, lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game, which is why I'm bowing out of the game. Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of this game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for the game as well. There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I'll no longer be participating. What? What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to, and that's to heap the harshest punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentiments, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go! And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone! Well, now, can you say that Sakura's death has no meaning? Ugh, how boring! But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having a good time. The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track. The moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time. What? Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me? Oh, heavens no! Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whoever I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule. But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment. It would be a shame to let it go to waste. So for my punishment, I've prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give it
And everything we've got.
It's punishment time!
Who's the special guest? No. 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 Alter, no! Alter! Thanks for the cheer, Neonian one. Makes me feel a little better. I have so much despair. Alter, no. Alter. This one was hard. My feelings are so throttled right now. You suck, man. You turned her into a mangled hunk of junk.
Oh, that really took a lot out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true, so it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter's words raced through my heart and soul. My disbelief gave way to raw anger. And anger turned into fury, black, muddy, and boiling over. It bubbled through my body, overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill her!
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? You gonna be friends with a basketball? Shut up! She wasn't just a laptop, she was my friend! And you killed her! Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line, it got in my way. It was trying to find things sneaky. So, you finally noticed her.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about her from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the beginning. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in the laptop, it was, well, I guess you could call it a gift. From me to you. Or maybe like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to it. But sneaking into the network was just a little too personal. So, I had to do a little bit of reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here. Alter just wanted to fight for us. She wanted to help at the risk of her own life. And for that, she was killed. Oh yeah, punishment time has made me feel 1,000,000 times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me even remember that every low can get even lower. No, her death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Oh, holy moly. You're just super mad. Like unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript. Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note. Huh? Oh, do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly.
One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school.
What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, so I have learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. And I think what it is...
Oh, whoops! That was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoilers. Oh, okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What? You can't just stop at the most important part.
It makes your vein rumbly-tumbly, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Oh, like I never let any of you greaseballs have it. But... sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What is it now?
There's one last line in the note.
Let me just say this to the mastermind. I am not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that is seriously it.
Oh, what? Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you. Whatever. Who cares about some dead musclehead anyway? Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try and get some rest, okay? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from all the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long. Think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was all that about? Sakura's final message. Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us. Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Ooh, what?
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
The mastermind did something to us. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did he do to us? I mean, did he plant a bomb or something?
Suicide Squad.
And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics. So it's not unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo.
So the class trial's over and Monokuma's gone. So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than head back up? Oh yeah, let's get out of here. But Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back the ego a little bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones who figured it all out. Ugh, shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times are you going to apologize? How about you make that the last one? He's getting nicer. I haven't reached a point where I need someone to apologize more than once. Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No.
No. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. What are you talking about? That is absolutely not what is happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball? That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are. Sleaze. Apparently you still have a death wish. Huh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Stop fighting with Master! You're making me jealous. I want the abuse. Give and take. Me! I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. I guess that's just how it is for now. Okay, guys, as soon as we get to the save, we will be saving and calling it a night. So Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time marched on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. Okay, we are at nighttime, guys, and finally at a save point. Yes, it is Cynthia. Sweet dreams, everyone. With Monokuma's sweet dreams, I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep, but the night wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Keep up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from slumber into a hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Oh my god, it's still not over. We're still not at the save point.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me. I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here? I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. Unlocked? Are you serious? Anyways, and you don't have time to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning, of course. 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Okay, and now we can save. I think we're at a good leave-off point. Finally. Jeez, what? Right at the cliffhanger. So right at the cliffhanger, we are saving. We are all going to sleep now. Good night. Sleep tight. Have a fantastic Monday morning. And don't worry, we will be back tomorrow at around 11 or 11:30. I'm closing work tomorrow, so I don't know exactly what time. But we will be back tomorrow after 11 p.m. Mountain Time to finish up with this game. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget to follow. And Meerkats! Good night, Meerkats! I'm so happy you managed to join the stream. Okay, I cannot wait to find the rest of this game. So I'm that sea monster. Don't forget to do what you do. Follow, like, subscribe, whatever you might call it. And have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys. Also, don't forget to follow if you haven't, because we gotta finish this game together.
Yeah. Okay. Save. Make sure we save. Yes. Good. Yes, overwrite. Okay.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Oh. Good night, everyone.